Okay. Oh, we also have ants everywhere. It's like, I think due to the heat, they're like trying to find some food and moisture in the house, so ants everywhere here. Oh boy, I guess we have to coexist with nature. Um, all right, so let's sit tall, grounding through your feet. Nice tall posture. Shoulders relaxed. Oh, hi, Greg. You're back. And then maybe closing your eyes for a moment and focusing on the breath for a few rounds. Nice deep, slow breath. Great. Just feeling the sensation of the breath, of the air and the nostrils, and the movement of the belly and chest. All right. And then we're gonna reach the arms out to the side, big stretch. Ooh, everyone's yawning. It's contagious. Me too. And then inhale, arms up. And then exhale, down all the way. And then we're gonna cross the arms, lift it up, and reach out again. And up and down. Awesome. And release. And then we'll do a little of that cat and cow. So rounding a little bit, spreading the shoulder blades apart, and then lifting through the chest. Shoulders pull back. And exhale. And inhale. Great. All right. And back to neutral. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
And then we're gonna spread the fingers and make a fist. Open and close. And really try to push for that big opening. Let me just make sure I'm connected. So you hear me good. Oh, what? Okay. I'm good. Okay. And then we'll try bringing the fingers together and apart, together and apart. All of them, spread all of them apart and together. That's it. Nice. Good. And then we're gonna touch the thumb towards the pinky and then towards the ring finger and then middle finger and then index. And then again, pinky, ring, middle, index, pinky, ring, middle, index. Just do that a few times. Great. And then hands together, elbows out. So push those hands into each other. Push, push, push. Feel that stretch. Lift those elbows up. Yeah, great. And then and the inhale, we're gonna try to lift up only as high as you can without too much pain. And then exhale down towards your belly. And then inhale up. Just do what you can. And exhale down. And one more long breath in. And long breath out. Very good. And a nice big circle, still with the hands together. And reverse, go the other direction. Very good. And back to center. Relax the arms. And let's lift the left shoulder up. And then exhale it fully down. And inhale your right shoulder up. And down. Left. And down. And right. And down. Good. And then both up. And exhale, release them down. And two more times. Both up and down. And both up and down. Very good. And then let's do a few shoulder circles now that we warmed them up a bit. Awesome. And then just come into neutral position. And we'll go for a side bend. So reaching down next to you and then rolling back up on the inhale. And then exhale, roll down on the left. And back up. Awesome. And then back to center. And then we'll go forward. So hinging in the hips. Maybe support yourself with your hands coming down. And then on the inhale, rising back up into sitting. And exhale down. And inhale up. And a couple more. Exhale down. Long forward fold. And inhale up. Awesome. Then on the next one, we'll hold it a little longer for a few breaths. So maybe you can slide down your legs or stay up on your thighs, whatever feels okay. And stay here for a few breaths. Let some more blood flow into the brain. And on the next inhale, rise up. Back to sitting. Great. Okay, and then inhaling the arms up and overhead. And exhale, squeeze your right knee in. Do some ankle circles. and reverse. Great. And then we're gonna straighten that leg straight forward. So your toes point up. And so inhale, lengthen through the spine. And it's kind of nice to sit close to the edge so you can fully straighten that knee. And then you're gonna slide down that leg straight down for a stretch in the back of the leg. And hold there for just a few more breaths. And then big inhale up. And then once you get that spine nice and long again, we're gonna twist towards your right side. So touching your right thigh with the left hand and twisting. And then back to center. Good. And then we'll bring the right knee in one more time. And then we're gonna straighten the leg straight forward. So you're gonna activate the quad and you're gonna pull the elbows back. So kind of like this. And then hug it in again and straighten that leg, pull the elbows back. And a few more. In and straighten and pull. One more. Straighten and pull. Good. And then rest your leg. And we'll do the other side. So let's start with some ankle circles. And reverse. Nice big motion. Really focus on it. You can even look at it. Ask your brain to move big. Good. Nice. And then we're going to straighten that leg straight forward. We'll come for that forward fold. And on the exhale, and then on the inhale, rise up. And then repeat a few times. So exhale, slide down. Inhale up. And exhale, slide down. Inhale up. And then last one, and we'll hold here for a few breaths. Great, and then coming back up. Find that length in the spine again. Oh, what did we lose? And then twist over to your left. Oh, Helen. No, Helen's there. Who did we lose? Who was there? You have two Michelles. Greg. Oh, well. And then back to center. And then let's pull the knee in again. And then straighten and pull the elbows back. And in. And push through the heel. Pull elbows back. Good. And release. Great. And we'll just do side to side, just with the knees or the legs. So legs moving Trying to keep your chest facing forward. Very good. Good. And then bring the feet apart, knees apart. And we're gonna knock the knees together, open the arms wide, and then switch. So arms will cross, and then knees will open until you feel a nice stretch in the inner thighs. And then open wide with the arms, and open wide with the knees. And keep the breath flowing. Good. One more time. All right. Oh, there's Sally. It was Sally who disappeared. Okay, now let's tap with the toes. So lifting your fingers up. Sorry, not fingers, toes. It's always funny for me because in Czech language, we have the same word for fingers and toes. It's the same word. So sometimes in English I mix it up. There you are, Sally. We lost you for a while. And then tap with the heels, so lift the heels up and down. Nice. And then keep the heels lifted. So sort of like you're on tippy toes, right? And then if possible, you can reach either fully, or Michelle, you could do arms in cactus. And so imagine you're lifting up towards the ceiling, lifting the heels, lifting the arms. Big stretch up, breathe. And then exhale, release. Great. Good job. And then let's go for the warrior two. So right foot steps out, the knees bend, left leg is out to the side, straight. Let's try to point and flex on that side. So point the toes towards the floor and flex. Point and flex. Very good. And then let's bring the arms out to the side for that warrior. Look to the right. So stretch that neck. Let's hold this pose for a few breaths. Nice tall spine. Breathe. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Nice, Greg. That was good. Good self-correction. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. And then we'll slide down that straight leg for a side bend. So point that arm up if possible, opening the whole side of the body. Great. And then back to center. And then we'll do a side angle pose. So either on your forearm or hand. And do the opposite side bend. Nice deep breath. And back up. And then sort of we're kind of like climbing a rope. Climb, 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 climb. Up, up, up. Very good. And then release the arms, release the legs for a bit before we switch to the other side. And so then we'll do that warrior two again on the other side. So right leg out to the side, left knee bend. And let's start with that pointing and flexing. Point the toes and flex. Awesome. And then other side. Sorry, not the other side. Warrior two. Looking over to your left. Nice deep breath. Extension through the spine. And then we'll slide down that straight leg and point that arm up. Imagine someone's pulling you up by that arm if that doesn't hurt. So really reaching up towards the ceiling. Awesome. And side angle pose. Keep the breath flowing. Beautiful. And back to center. Great. And then let's climb that rope up, up, up. Nice. All right. And then let's bend both legs, relax them. Great. And then we'll come into a twist. So both knees together or hip distance apart. And then you're twisting over to your left. And then we're going to try to look to the opposite direction. So shoulders twist to the left, head twists to the right. And we're holding that position while you breathe. Beautiful. Coming back to center, switching sides. So twisting your shoulders towards right and head to the left. Nice work. And back to center. Let's go for another forward fold. Just sliding down your legs wherever you can go without pain. And then maybe letting the shoulders and head relax, the neck. Beautiful. And then coming halfway up into that seated cobra. So you're a little bit hinging forward, about 45 degrees. Elbows in, and then broaden your collarbone. So pull your shoulders back. Open your chest. So it's a little bit like this, right? So you're projecting the heart forward, shoulders back. And I'm very flexible in my upper back. So yours might look a little different, but yeah, try to have that feeling of opening the heart and shoulders back. Great. Nice deep breath. And then coming back to neutral. Beautiful. And take a few breaths, just check in with your body, see if there are any sensations arising in your body or energetically, or even a mood or emotions. Just observe them without necessarily getting entangled with them. Right. It's always nice to know that, these are just phenomena that are arising and on the screen of our mind, the thoughts and fleeting emotions and moods, sensations, they're all of fleeting nature and they don't define us. All right, so let's bring the right ankle on top of your left thigh if possible. And then let's do some ankle circles here if you can. Great. And then let's stay here with the leg like this, and then open the arms into cactus, spreading the fingers. And then on the exhale, we're going to try to bring those elbows towards each other and open wide on the inhale. Exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. One more. Great. And then we'll try twisting towards that bent knee. So you're touching the knee, shoulders twist to the right, and you can look to the right as well, or even back behind you for a deeper neck stretch. Very good. And then back to center. Okay. And let's switch sides. Other side. And finding that length. And then arms in cactus. And then this time, let's do a different movement. So let's cross above the head and then squeeze those elbows towards your ribs while you're still pressing the hands back. So you're opening the hands and arms. Good. And inhale, cross above your head. Or it could be lower, if that's too painful, cross above, in front of your face. And exhale. Squeeze those elbows in. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Good. Okay. I think we skipped the ankle circles, right? So let's do a few ankle circles here. It's funny that, like, especially in this position, you're gonna have one way that's easier to do the circles, and if you try to go the other way, it's much harder for me at least. So you can explore it. Good. And then we'll go for that twist. So long spine, Twisting towards your left, touching the knee. And deepening the breath just a tiny bit. Very good. And back to center. All right. Should we do a little bit of dancing? How are you feeling? Let's put some music on. You can always take more rest than I do if you feel a little too tired. Okay. We're gonna do the twist and it goes like this. Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again. Okay. So either seated or it could be standing and doing a little twisting. That's totally fine to be in the chair too. Good. And then let's rock side to side. So standing, you'd be doing this. Rocking side to side and reaching. Or seated. Nice. Beautiful. Good. And then we'll go forward, flat, kind of like you're catching a mosquito in front of you. And then up, or power up. So if you're standing, you can bend the knees and then straighten them. That's it. Good, nice. And then we're just doing that arm swing, elbows bent, standing or seated. Good. And then we're gonna go opposite side from the knees. The knees go to one side, arms to the other. And then let's do a little kick. So either standing kick or seated kick. Kick. And you can add that opposite elbow or hand goes a little bit towards that leg. Good. Okay, and then jazz hands. Either sort of walking in place, standing, or seated. Good. Good, and then do circles with those arms. Try to walk. Good. And then we're gonna flick the fingers open, side to side. So open, open.
taught him how to do the bop and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He outbopped the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all the day long.
Good.
Bopping and singing his song.
And then
All the little
move
birds
your
on
wings.
red feet,
So elbows up and down.
Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin, slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight.
Good. Nice. And then another march with seated or standing. A nice arm swing. Very good. Comes next. So now we're gonna tap with the heel. So if you're seated, it's gonna look like this. So you're straightening that knee, tapping with the heel. You can do it standing too, if your balance is okay. Lift those toes. Yeah, you can hold on too and do just the legs. Straightening that knee. Good. Nice. And then we're gonna go sort of down and sending the arms back and up. You do it standing, straightening the knees, and a little bend of the hips. Good. Alright. And then we'll go out to the side, all limbs out to the side, and back together. You could do step out, step in if you wanna stand. That's it. Good. Do 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3. Yay. All right, and then we'll be doing an airplane side to side. Side to side. Good. And then let's move well, I guess you could do it standing. It's just a little harder if you have a carpet. So you might have to sit down. But turning the toes out, heels out, toes out, heels out, and then back. You can do it here. But don't fall. The toes out, heels out, toes out, heels out. Don't stop thinking of me. Don't make me feel this way. Good. All right. Okay. And then we're gonna go side to side. So either seated like this, or tap, tap. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby. Cross my heart. And then push for a little bigger step, side to side. Even in the chair, so a really big step. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Oh, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Good.
Too hard, it's true.
Nice. All right.
Don't
And then we'll go,
too hard.
if you're in the chair, you're gonna sort of pretend you're going forward, back, forward, so straightening both knees a little bit more, and then hide those feet under the chair. And if you're standing, you're going forward and back, forward and back. And bend those legs. Straighten and bend. Good. Good. And then let's do the opposite knee. You can do it standing. It's just a little harder on balance, but if you can do it, great. Otherwise, seated. Good, nice. And then flick your arms out to the side. Good. And then waving. Very good. And then straightening those legs. Push through the heels. And then if you can, let's do a few stand-ups and then sit down. If you can't quite get it all the way up, that's totally fine. Just a little bit of that rocking where you push down into your feet and then try to get up a little bit. Or go all the way. That's it. Sit down and stand up. Good, great exercise. Strengthen your legs and mind. Good, nice. Good. And then we're gonna go that power twist with a nice clap. Good standing. Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Nice. And then another arm swing. So point those elbows back, kind of like you want to hit someone with the elbow behind you. And then we can try engaging the core a little bit. So as you lean back, forward, back, nice tall spine, and lean back. Awesome. Woohoo! All right, let's take a little break. Oh, I like this song though. Should we do one more? You still have energy? Yeah, take some water. We have 10 minutes, but not too much time, but maybe half a song. So we'll try doing sort of like you're jumping up. If you can do it standing, you could do it up and down, or even holding on and lifting those heels up, or seated. Lift. Good. Nice. And then we're gonna spread the knees apart and draw that big circle and turn to the left a little bit. Other side. Beautiful, nice big movement. Good. Nice. And then clap with the heels. Tap with the heels. Lift, lift. Good. And then toes. Lift those toes away from the floor. And then you're gonna keep your hands on your hips, and then you're gonna squeeze the elbows back and release. Squeeze them back and release. Squeeze. So lift your chest. So as you squeeze, your shoulders squeeze back too, and lift your chest. Yeah, you can add a little rounding in the spine and extension. Good. Good, and then neutral spine. And then we're gonna go for a circle again. And reverse. Good. Good, and then we're gonna go one arm, other arm, leg, and then back all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. All right, now we have to really finish with the songs and slow down. Good dancing, you guys. Good movement. All right, so we'll be back in the chair. And then let's bring the right. Let's try this stretch. So if you can, turn to the side or scoot to the side of the chair and then send that leg back. So we're trying to stretch the hip flexors. So it could be either here. Sometimes you have to lean forward and sort of move that leg a little bit back. And then you see if you can come straighter up, if that's okay for your back. But we're trying to create a straight line down from the shoulder to the knee. That stretches your hip flexors. If this doesn't work on the chair, you could just take a lunge, high lunge, standing. So just experiment with it so it's long enough so you feel that stretch. Good. And one more breath. And then we'll try the other side. So switching if you're seated, turning around. And again, moving that foot a little bit back so you start feeling that stretch in the hip flexors, front of the hip. Or, like I said, you could do that standing high lunge. So front knee bend, back heel up. Great. All right, and then come back to center. Yeah, it's a little hard to stretch those hip flexors in the chair, but this one stretch, if you can get it in the right shape, you should be able to feel a bit of a stretch. Okay, so let's now scoot back. You can find a comfortable position in the chair. Let's just make a big smile. Lift those corners of your mouth, even though it feels corny. Smile, smile, smile. Feel it even in your eyes. You know how we smile with the eyes too. So feel the little crow's feet or whatever we call it. And then release. And then we'll do a body scan. So find a comfortable position, either lying down or seated or whatever works. And closing your eyes, if that feels all right. And just feel your toes and soles of your feet. It's almost as if you were sort of breathing into that part that I'm naming, sending your awareness there and some breath and energy, even though you're not in reality breathing into your feet. But the oxygen goes there. And then move up into your calves. And your shins. And your knees. Your thighs. And your pelvis. Your belly. Your low back. Your chest. Your shoulders. Your upper back. And then your arms. Your hands. Your neck. Your face. The eyes. And then become aware of your whole body. And then take a deep breath in. And slowly open your eyes. Great job, everyone. So we can try sounding one long Om sound. If you'd like to, you can join me. So inhale through the nose, and then nice and loud. Om. Great. And you can repeat after me. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And then hands to your forehead as a reminder of the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Thanks, everyone. Great job. Great dancing with you and moving with you.
Thank you.
So have a great
Thank
week,
you.
and I'll send the video, and I'll see you next week.
Take care.
The music
Bye.
was so good.
Okay, great. Well, I'm glad you
Bye-bye.
liked it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.